Well, morning peeps, right. I've just done electrics now. It's Sunday morning. Time is it 20 past 8, so I've just about finished now. I didn't do last one yesterday because I was just absolutely wrecked. So I've got these spotlights up now. As you can see, these are actually tricolour. So they go blue, white, or blue and white, and the same all the way around. And obviously I've got LED lighting up in there as well now. Now you'll notice these, if you might not, these are a lot smaller than those, even though that's the exact same sequence of lights. Let me just show you. Don't know which one it is. Oops, yeah, there we go. So it goes white, white and blue, or just blue. And the reason these are slightly smaller is there's two wooden beams here on this one. That one over there is actually okay, but this one, there's two rafters. So impossible to get a bigger one in without cutting rafters, which I'm not doing. So all done, finished. So as I was talking about yesterday, I managed to get this done. So I've got trunking in here, feathering edge onto obviously cover bottom tops of these, what's white. Now a little bit too much liquid nails in there, but a black felt tip pen, I'll just snag that. But there's a load of snagging to do. Like I say, I've still got to paint all these shelves. Yesterday I've drilled holes so you can see them here, so just for the finger. But I've got to paint underneath, edges, obviously, all this again. But all shelves, they all want another coat of paint. So that's about it, guys. I've just done electrics, so I've fitted this plug socket there. I've just got a bit of filler to put on the left-hand side of that socket. But I'll do that later because one of my next jobs is now, obviously all these curtain rails will come down because I've got proper ceiling mounted ones which will go up here in this void out of the way, and then she'll need to get new curtains, longer ones, and so on. So next weekend we'll go and buy paint for this. I think it's called Moonlight Grey or something, which we've got in office actually. It's quite nice, which is why obviously I've gone grey plug socket down there. Although it's a very light, almost sandstony colour. It's a weird one, but it's nice. So that'll be the next job now. Take all them down, do all filling. Obviously, stay to that curtain rail because it's so long. Fill all them holes in, and then get it painted. These walls, and then that's it really. For what I want to do in here, we're definitely going to change this pinky colour, this salmon. I don't like it at all. I like all the grey we've done on these wooden beams. So that'll be the next thing. And then once we've chilled a bit, new dining table, a new sofa. One where you can put a European ass on it. I'll also show you this, and I've not even looked myself yet, but I had a guy in to do cubble. So I've had it stained and varnished. So let's have a look. I don't know if you can see already how dark it is now. Let's get out of the sun. So this is all done now as well. So it should last a few more years. Nice stain, darker. Like it a lot better. So that's all done. Oh wow, air conditioning machine's out. Yeah. So still tidying up to do in here, but basically it's done. So I think we've just about covered everything we need. So I've still got some electrics to do because one of the outdoor lights is busted. Well, I don't know if it's busted or it's in light switch, because switches here, like a lot of plug sockets, are just cheap Chinese crap. And wires work themselves out, which is why the one I've just fitted, I always buy the ones with screw connectors. So I can show you. So just be wary of these guys when you're buying, because I think they're dangerous. So these are typical here. Obviously there's no faceplate on it, but this is how you wire it. You just push them in. So you've got to have this really thick gauge single wire. And even then they come loose. The more you plug it in and out, these start to work themselves loose. They're absolutely bullshit. So I always pay just a little bit more, make sure I get screw connector ones, like this one here. And I always get these multi-plugs so you can plug just about anything in it, apart from stupid Australian plug. So that's it. Well, what temperature are we today? It's 33.5 inside and 33.5 outside. Hence the fans on. Right. So I think that's it, guys. Just got some tidying up to do. Although I was going to check that back light. But there she goes. I think that looks pretty cool, to be honest. I really do. And like I said, these are tri-lights as well, same, but not exactly the same as ceiling ones. So obviously we've got the blue. Then this is meant to be a subtle pink or something. I mean, it does look white, but at night time there is a little bit of a pink glow to it. And then if I turn it on and off again, then it's soft white. I mean, on camera it looks really bright, but it's not. It's actually quite nice. So at night time it does look good. So let's step back at living room. So there you go, guys. Multimedia wall finished. Oh, I mean, I put backlighting on TV as well. Not as bright as I want, but I'm thinking. Oh, let me just get the remote. I'm thinking it's probably enough so it doesn't put you off. So you can just see it's come on there around edge of TV. There is you can change any colour you want. Let's have a look. See it more here. But that looks alright. So I'm quite happy with that. So like I said, all to do now is I've still got holes to drill in this side, for fingers to put through. But I'm just going to leave it now. It's Sunday, Mother's Day as well, so I'm probably taking her out. I said in bottom of there, I've got some outlets already wired. And I want to fit them on outside or on side of that wall somewhere. But I don't know how I'm going to do it with this fluting. Because this fluting is not the strongest stuff. You can't screw to it tight. It'll just crush it. So I don't know. I might end up, putting it back actually on wooden shelf. Because all it's going to be for is, obviously, fans, stuff like that. Right, guys. Well, like I say, it's Sunday morning. It's only 8:30. So all I'm going to do now is check this electric light at the back of the house, this automatic light, what's not coming on. And that's it. So, multimedia wall in Manila, guys. Again, everything's available if you know where to find it. I just got this off of Marketplace, Facebook. A lot of people selling it, delivered. Now, I've got I don't know if you can see, I've got a lot spare. And I miscalculated. Well, I didn't miscalculate, I just wasn't thinking. So basically, I'll just put that remote down. They come in 3 metre lengths. And I never thought about that cut-off. So for me, it was easy to calculate, just measure all distance, in, out, all the way around, blah, blah, blah. Easy. Because even these back ones, you cut it, there's a bit left you cut. And I knew that I might end up a little bit short. What I never thought of, these are 3 metre lengths. And as it's worked out, this is, I think it was 2.5 metre, if I remember. So it left a 50 centimetre cut off. The biggest shelf, which is this one and that one there, is only 40 to 41. So all the tops off of these, I could also do a lot of the shelving, which is why I've ended up with quite a bit of spare. So now she's looking around where we're going to put it as a feature somewhere. So maybe in one of the other bedrooms. Because if we only one or two pieces, my plan was, because this is like a pelmet, I was going to just put them up on top of there, just to store them. So if anything ever happens, I've got a couple of spare. But I've got too much of the spare. So they will be going somewhere else. Right, guys, that's it. DIY Manila. Have a good Sunday, guys. Happy Mother's Day to all. Catch you later. Bye-bye.